All right, welcome back, Weather Kingdom. I hope everyone's doing great on this lovely Friday afternoon. We got a lot to talk about here. We got some breaking news. All right, yes, you guys might have heard. I've been wanting to go live last night, but some things came up. But yes, the rumors are true. We are looking at a potential major blizzard. All right. I'm going to be really honest with you. I've been watching this, and believe it or not, this actually might be one of the biggest wins for the GFS model in years. And if you OG people have been here for this long, you guys know that the GFS has been showing a monster blizzard, but usually it's never right. And it's usually the European being right with the no snow. But look, the trends have continued, and all the models are caving in now with one and another. So we got some data I want to show you guys. And then tonight we are going to go major live stream, and we're going to go live for a couple hours. And we're really going to eye some of this stuff out because the data is coming in with the latest Euro. And I know I saw a little glimpse now of the Euro doing some big stuff here with the latest run. And yeah, look at that, you guys. We are now seeing a storm on the Euro. The issue lately with the European model, it's been disagreeing with the GFS by like 20 inches of snow. It wasn't connecting its phases, and I was going to go live last night, but things came up. But I want you guys to see this new Euro. Now, the Euro sees a negative tilted trough here. But, I mean, I need you guys to really look at this. So we got a ridge out in the west here. You guys see this ridge right here? This is our ridge out in the west. And this is our trough in the central to eastern United States. So what this does, we now have a storm that's going to form off the east coast. We got a leftover cold front that's going to start a low pressure. We got very cold air. You guys see these 540 lines? That's below freezing in the atmosphere. Look at that. Flooding itself in. So now we got Arctic air coming from Canada and Alaska, right? We got the ridge out in the west, and we got our storm right here. What does that mean? This thing now has to pretty much go up the east coast, all right? Or at least somewhat, and then go out to sea, something like this. And the European now prints that picture here with a developing storm here. So look at this. I want you guys to really look at that. We got a storm to form right off the North Carolina coast. We got 1,007. This is going to deepen rapidly. We got a real negative tilted trough. And then we even have a little bit of a low pressure with some moisture right here. So now with a negative tilted trough, more moisture coming in here. And the pattern is blocking up here, so this thing cannot escape. This is as good of a pattern as you can get now with the latest data. And the European does connect these two pieces very well. And we are now with an inverted trough right in here. We got a negative tilted trough. So we got two different types of trough. We got a trough of energy of moisture coming from Canada with some very, very cold air. This is what's going to make this a very impactful snowstorm, nor'easter, whatever you want to call it, for sure. Okay. So I just need 1 second. I really want to quickly look at the video and make sure everything's going good. So we got two different types of trough. All right. So let me go into here quickly. This is not going to be a long video. I just want to show you guys some of the latest data and kind of give you guys a short thing here. So yeah, that's working. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and please subscribe. So now, what's going on with the latest Euro model that's been, everybody's been like, this is good, GFS is going to cave in. And no, the GFS is not. It has become more bullish. And now the European shows up our low pressure here. We got our beautiful low down here. We got our negative tilted trough. So positive. So this is it. Negative likes to deepen low pressures because you got jet streaks out ahead of this. We got a ridge in the west, right? It's not a crazy ridge, but it's good enough. And look at that. This is our pattern. Look at that. Boom. Right there. With that negative tilted trough, instead of, if it was positive, this thing would be down here and moving out to sea. But no. Different scenario and a much more impactful snowstorm now is looking very likely. And look what the European does. It's not as crazy as the GFS, but this has trended and the European has caved in with the GFS, still showing a major snowstorm with a negative tilted trough. That's now bringing winds out like this. So this is going to try and bring a lot of moisture into the northeast here. And with the warm Atlantic waters, this is going to help to funnel in some moisture. We got our troughing right here. This is swinging in. You can kind of tell with some of the snow bands. And boom. You get yourself a blizzard to pop up. And boom. Like I just said, you guys, the Euro has caved in. We get a monster nor'easter, aka a blizzard. In this Euro run, a blizzard would be like this. This will be the blizzard outline right here, just a little bit away from the eastern, but GFS a lot closer. And now look, we have that negative tilted trough. We got a strong high. We got very cold air, and you really see it on the latest Euro. At 976 now, blizzard raging in the northeast. This will be like a hurricane. All right, very, very strong winds. A lot of impacts with the latest trending, and I kind of expected this to happen. I was waiting for a GFS win, and then boom, 974, raging blizzard across Boston, Long Island, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and even some snow showers there. I do expect the European to even come more west in the 18Z, and then we see our snowstorm right in there. So what does this exactly bring with snowfall totals? We're going to go in this region here. Let me get you your little snowfall totals and your maps. I want you guys to take a look at this, and boom, look at that. You're now looking at the European thumping a much bigger picture here of a snowstorm. This, I do think, is going to continue to trend. All right. So, yes, you guys might be wondering, now you're talking about, up to 5 inches potentially across eastern PA. But I want you guys to take a look at the trend. Let's go to 0Z. Look at 0Z. I want you guys to take a look at snowfall. Look at the pinks. We're going to follow the pinks here. Look how it's all the way out in the ocean, right? This was that run. That is the last run. We're going to go to 12Z yesterday. We're going to print the picture. There was no snow. There was no snow. Right? 12Z today. And look what you got yourself. You now, instead of being all the way out here, you got your pinks now. You got your pinks now reaching in this area. Look at the big difference here. This is 12Z. So this is today. This is yesterday. Crazy of a big difference. It's about a 100-mile jump. And I do think this is going to continue to trend, as our friend says, because look at this. NAM, we're going to have to keep an eye on you, but NAM also doing some shenanigan stuff here too. And the GEFS, it's really been consolidating really well on the ensembles. It's a group of ensembles that lead into one mean. So it's multiple like runs in it. And look at all these big hitters. Your mean snowfall. Look at that. This is our mean. Yeah. Believe it or not, our ensembles for 6 inches is in the purple. Look at the purple lining here. All the way up in there. You got your pinks that are about a foot. And look at your foot. This is a foot plus of snow. And then you even got up to 18 plus inches in these darker colors right into these areas. I want you guys to take a look at the trending. We're going to go to 0Z. Look at that. This is 0Z. This was the GEFS. Only down here. Alright. I want you guys to take a look at the 6Z. It got a little bit more. And then 12Z even better. 18Z all nowhere. So the trending on the latest GEFS has also trended for a bigger storm. And when we take a look at the mean SLT, look at that. You now look at the trending on the storm. So this is our latest mean of the track. I want you guys to take a look at 6Z. Look at that. A little bit over here. I want you guys to watch this. It's now over here. So this is new. And then I want you guys to take a look at the old. This is 0Z. Even further away. Right? I want you guys to take a look at the 18Z. Right there. Alright. I want you to take a look at the 12Z. Back there. So the trend today has been much more of a better trend for the ensembles. And that's why I'm really eyeing it down now to this stuff. The most aggressive model, as you guys might know, is the GFS. It shows a blockbuster blizzard. Setting up your trough, you get that beautiful classic nor'easter. I will not be answering questions in this live stream. I actually will have to be ending this live stream in the next 5 to 10 minutes. This was just a quick, fun upload update. And look at that, you guys. You talking about a raging blizzard. You sure get it here. All right, on the GFS. Just quick snowfall totals. All right. Look at that. You're talking about with your latest GFS, this is not saying that this is going to happen like this. It's the trending I'm looking for. Look at that. You're looking at 12 plus. You're looking at your, so this is like 6 in the purple right in here. Look at your 12 plus. This is a foot plus, and then you even got 20, you got 20 plus. All right, you got 20 plus inches right there too. So the trending is for a massive snowstorm is looking a lot more likely. The chances of probably look at that. Look at your snowstorm on the sheriffs, too, showing the biggest snows in New Jersey and stuff. Been getting more and more convinced. When we take a look at the 0Z, look at that. Didn't even show it. Look at the latest data. Boom. You're really locking it in just a bit today. So that was your NAM model. If you want to talk about a nor'easter, I'm waiting for the 18Z because it's going to take some time. But look at that. Your next storm. It's a rock storm. Look at that. Beautiful connection. And that is what you call a raging blizzard across the Northeast right here. A raging blizzard going up the East Coast and causing some significant problems right here. I mean, look at the wind barbs too. And speaking of it, I just got now some alerts. We're going to actually go into weather-wise. I just got some beginning alerts on the app. This is going to take a minute. But, yeah. We are starting to lock it in a bit. Look, we are starting there. They just started putting winter storm watches out. We're gonna have to give this a little bit, but they do have a winter storm watch. Expires in 3 days. This is for New York. And look at this, you guys. 6, the heavy snow possible. This is the confidence that continues to go up. Winds could gust as high as 40. This is going to become warnings and potentially even blizzard warnings. 6 to 10 inches. So look at that, you guys. Even out into Long Island, they have gusts as 45 with 10 to 13 inches. Blizzard conditions possible. They're now printing the blizzard conditions are possible in their discussion. Not surprising to me. I think this is a great call. I think we're going to continue to see these go up. And then we even have a winter storm watch for Rhode Island. Blizzard conditions. Total snow more than 6 inches. Very strong winds. Very big problems. Is looking heavy right now. So, brand new winter storm watches, you guys. Winter storm watches starting to take shape here across Northeast. I do expect these to get extended in the next hour or so. And when I'm talking about this, and there is nearly the last piece of the puzzle. There it is, you guys. Still not a slam dunk, but amazingly more in line with the GFS and Canadian. Bigger snows. There it is. Everybody's talking about it. Here is the seed of the major Euro correction west in the over 24 hours. Boom. Euro AI. Look at the AI model. AI is showing up. Oh, this is 0Z. Wow. So it's not just these models. Also, the NAM showing this big potential blizzard. Some of the mesoscales. That, you guys, showing a monster raging blizzard going up the East Coast here. This would be very strong winds. This would be a lot. Icon also trending with the big snowstorm. Look at the trending. That from a few days ago to now. Now you're talking about a big snowstorm in the latest run. All right. Look at this. Your AI GFS. Look at this. This is a run ago. This is 3 runs ago. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is about 9 runs ago. This is about 3 to 4 days ago. And look at the trending. This is in the last 3 to 4 days. The trend for a big snowstorm continues to go up. All right. Not just by the AI GFS, but the European also believing in now a much bigger snowstorm. I mean, look at this too. The Euro AI. We're going to go back a few runs ago. Remember, the green is because this is this doesn't show your snow. This would definitely be very cold air. Because when we take a look at the temperatures, boom, your temperatures are in the low 30s to even 20s. And we're going to go back about 9 runs ago. Boom. And watch the trending continues on the AI model too. Canadian also showing big snows right here. All the models, you guys, is showing some big snows. Trending significant. Our gem, another model. Bring it in, you guys. The trending has continued. All right. Your EPS is not out just yet, but we're going to keep this in mind. All right. I'm not trying to say that this storm is written off it, but look, one of the craziest Euro caves you will see inside 4 days, and I don't think we are done shifting yet. I completely agree with that. Euro epic cave is happening. King Euro have caves to the GFS. Yep. See, everybody's posting about it. Really an crazy trend. An all-out blizzard. I really need you guys to watch this. All right. This is very important. Not just that, it's crazy to think about the euro caving into the GFS. All right. Boom. I'm just showing you guys some of this stuff. I don't think they put any new watches. They're going to continue. I do expect that. They're probably thinking, I think they should have done Blizzard watches, but I think they are going to go to Blizzard in the next hour or so. So, that's the feed, you guys. That is the feed. That is crazy. We're going to be talking about this tonight. I will be going live probably around 10 to 10:30. We'll be going live on this. This should be a lot more to come. This is pretty crazy, you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I hope you guys like. I hope you guys subscribe. This is big stuff here. Remember, things are not really going to change. I'm going to explain why tonight. It's because of the pattern and the atmosphere that's shaping up right now.